Hello friends, myself Dr. Ruchika. Today I will be telling you about vaginal discharge in females. So there are vaginal discharge or leukorrhea is not always pathological. That is, it is normal also in certain conditions, like just before the onset of your menstruation. The vaginal discharge is a physiological. It's normal. It is normally increased in women. So immediately after your menstruation has over, there's a slight increase in the vaginal discharge. Likewise, at the time of ovulation, that is around in a 28 days cycle, around 14th day of cycle. So the vaginal discharge becomes sticky. It can be stretched up to 10 centimeter. So it's a good sign for the patients who are planning a pregnancy, those who are infertile couples, so they can have a look at their vaginal discharge. It is, if it is profuse and if it is increased around the time of ovulation or on the 14th day, then that's a good sign that she is ovulating. Her egg is being ruptured every month and she can conceive. So egg problem is not with her. So after menopause, that is when her menstruation has ceased, the vagina may become slightly atrophic, the hormone is deficient, the estrogen hormone, so the vaginal discharge may be slightly reduced. So but certain infections like candidiasis infection, it will cause itching in the perineal region, in the vaginal region. It causes a curdy white discharge. Likewise, trichomonas vaginalis, it's a parasitic infection. It will cause a frothy discharge, which is greeny in color and has a bad odor also. Likewise, bacterial vaginosis is a condition. So normally our vagina is harboring so many bacteria, so they maintain the vaginal, we call it as a vaginal flora. But in certain conditions, like if the patient is taking prolonged antibiotics for long duration, if she is immunocompromised, if she is HIV positive, or if she is taking corticosteroids for a long duration of time, or if she is a case of a diabetes with uncontrolled sugar, then there are chances of vaginal infections being flare up. So in bacterial vaginosis, the normal vaginal flora, it will grow in abundance, so it will have a bad odor. So as long as your vaginal discharge is non-odorous, you need not worry. But you need to have a gynecological checkup, or if it is causing pruritus or itching, then you need to, or there's a, along with that there is a burning micturition or increased frequency, you need to go to the washroom many times. After septic abortion also, or after chorioamnionitis, after an abortion, if it is your products have remained, it is not complete, you might get a vaginal discharge. It may be bad smelling. Or after a delivery for 40 days, which is called puerperium period, vaginal pinkish discharge is common and it is normal finding. But if it is a case of a foul smelling vaginal discharge, you need to get yourself checked up. Likewise, in the menopause, after she has attained, has her menstruation has stopped completely, if there is a blood mixed vaginal discharge, or there is a post coital bleeding after coitus, if she has a bleeding, and especially if the vaginal discharge is offensive, it could be a sign of a carcinoma or a malignancy. So that needs regular checkup. So don't be afraid, meet your doctor, get regular pap smears done, and your vaginal checkups also. Bye bye, take care.